Okay, Night Jester here. Blee blue blah. This is hardcore squad team deathmatch. The teams aren't full, but you should ignore that. You should also ignore the fact that I get killed like a total boss in a couple seconds. What you shouldn't ignore is that PCs are better than consoles. I want the whole world to know that PCs are better than consoles. See, my PC has like a million blue LED lights, and it's water cooled because it has to be, otherwise my house would burn down. And it requires 27, not 26, but 27 gasoline powered generators, as well as 5 relatively strong midgets running on mouse wheels to power. That's what I need. Sorry, I've just been reading a lot of YouTube comments lately. I mean, we're just now getting over the which is better, Xbox or PlayStation debate that never should have existed in the first place. We will never be over the PC versus consoles. But mainly, I just hate stuck-up people. And PC elitists are stuck up some pimply dude's ass. Luckily, their faces are so greasy that they just slide right up there. No, I'm just joking. I mean, everyone has a PC. Like, we're in the future, so yeah. But, and just saying, not that I have friends. Well, I do, but if I ever wanted to go over to their house, I'd much rather bring my PlayStation in a messenger bag than my PC in a cart with oxen. Or hell, I could just use those 5 strong midgets I used to power it to carry it, but I don't know, like, they're kind of talking back lately. I mean, ever since Game of Thrones came out, they're all like, hey, we could rule a kingdom. I've actually never seen that show. Well, I'm done ranting for now, but yeah, I'm kind of aiming slowly because when I play carefully, I try not to quickscope. And yeah, you can totally quickscope in this game. It's a thing. But the thing is, the quickscoping in this game is actually pretty consistent, and that kind of segues into my next rant. I'm kind of becoming more of a Battlefielder than a Call of Dutyer, because lately my Call of Duty has been stinking. Mainly because I had to downgrade my internet, and Battlefield actually works. I'm sure it would get better the more I played, but the frame rate is just atrocious when I play online right now, so it just kind of, you know, put a bad taste in my mouth. Plus, hit detection. Yeah. I'm a big fan of hit detection and it existing, and there's a lot of times you'll shoot straight through a person in Battlefield, but you know, it's not quite as annoying and it doesn't happen quite as much, which is hilarious because they have this giant open world, air quotes, and they seem to manage lag way better. Well, I know they have dedicated servers and whatnot, but still. Yeah, like that was just a poor engagement on my part. It's because when I slow down to play tactically, like, everything slows down. I'm either in pure rush mode, where I can pull off some pretty slick maneuvers, or I'm in this mode where it's like, I'm gonna get a good KD, but I'm not gonna look the greatest doing it. And recently I've learned how to get a good KD. You just have to be careful. And it took me like one game to figure it out, because I was playing in a European server. Well, I was playing with Europeans in a server, because I popped on the mic in the after lobby to sarcastically complain, and some guy pops on his mic and he's like, you did good for one game, what of it? And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to insult anyone, I was just saying. And then I said, hey, wait, are you in Great Britain? And I was asking because I was like, that's really lame to be playing with people overseas because of the lag. But also I wanted to know, genuinely know, because of his accent. He's like, no, I'm from Germany. And I was like, oh, cool, I was born in Germany. He's like, do you speak any German? Because English isn't his first language. He talked kind of interestingly. And I said, sprechen Sie Deutsch? Nein. And then he laughs and said, well, in Germany we say sprechen keine Deutsch, I think that's what he said. You know, I don't speak German. And he was really cool, actually. We were talking and playing tactically the next round. He told me which points to hold in Conquest. And we would warn each other, like, oh, there's a tank on B, yada yada yada. And some of the stuff he said was just so cool because of the way he said it. Because English isn't his first language, he doesn't speak like a typical American. Yeah, that's right, only Americans speak English. I don't know what people in England speak, but it sure ain't English, y'all. See, that's real English. And instead of like saying, he said, I can't revive you, I don't have the blank. Instead of saying defibrillators, he said, I don't have a reanimator. And I was like, that is the coolest thing ever. Of course I muted myself when I said that, but I was like, that is the coolest thing ever. And he also apologized for not speaking English well. And I said, nah man, you're great. Your English is very good. Plus, thank you for speaking my language. It's better than most of the people in Texas. That's poking at some culture, not saying who. Oh yeah, so let's talk a little bit of sniping. I only use 3 different sniper rifles. I don't have any premium sniper rifles. For quick scoping and short to medium engagements with an emphasis on short, I use the 338 Recon. It's the easiest to quickly engage short range targets with. It's very maneuverable and quick to reload. For short to medium to slightly long, I use the CS LR4. You can quick scope with it. It's not quite as good at short range as the 338 Recon, but it's much better at longer ranges. The 338 Recon is horrible at longer ranges. For medium to long range engagements, and long for me isn't that long, because if they're too far away, I'm not even going to shoot at them. Because hit markers are just annoying. I use the SRR61. It's really good at getting headshots too. Check out my video where this guy teabags me, and you'll find out why. And it can quickscope too, but it's not quite as effective as the other two at short ranges. Now, I'm a running gun sniper, so I'm sure there are much better sniper rifles for actual sniping out there, but I don't hide that much unless there's a hardcore camper at long distances. Then I'll play all sneaky ninja like for like one death, and then I'll switch back. So anyways, game's over. I missed the hardline beta. Can't wait till it comes out. Blah blah blah. Have a good day.